Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. The episode that put every single middle school teacher on high alert. American Horror Story Hotel Episode 5 Room Service, or as I like to call it, When Sixth Graders Attack. So, episode starts off with the Dr. ex-wife losing her shit after she just became a newly vampire, trying to fix the little boy with the measles, and she's fucking weebling and wobbling, and her skin is really cold, and she's hiding in the closet, downing gallons of blood. Like, she's really fucked up. So, in this heightened level of awareness that she has, as the kid is dying, she says, hey, just put some of my blood in him. That'll work. Which makes no sense, because how does she even know that will work? How does she even know? What, just because Lady Gaga told her? How did you know she wasn't lying? But anyway, she does it anyway. The kid miraculously heals himself. Lo and behold, the kid happens just to be Charles Manson's son, so he kills his mom, kills his dad, goes to the school, turns his girlfriend into a vampire, turns all his classmates into vampires, and they go on a fucking killing spree. Drink their blood, you'll be strong. Yeah, something like that. It was weird as fuck, and it was probably the most outrageous scene that I've seen since the first episode when the new girl guy got ass raped to death. So that was pretty good. It was definitely a change in pace and tone, like, because there hasn't been an episode like that in a while. So it was good to see. What happened after that? Okay, so after the sixth graders went on their little rampage, the police come in, they of course lie, and I guess he just became a cult leader of sixth grade vampires who were going to go around killing people. Then they kind of semi-fast forward, Angela Bassett's fine ass comes back, and the white collar guy brings his mom and says, this is going to be our inside man. She's going to tell us all Lady Gaga's secrets, where she hides that fake nose, where she keeps that lipstick, everything we need to know to take her down, she's going to find it out. So the misery lady in the corner, because she just got turned into a vampire and she doesn't want to eat people, but apparently she's going to have to eat people. And Liz Taylor decides to say, hey, let me tell you my backstory, not because of plot points, but because I think that my story will help you realize that you have to kill people. So they go into Liz Taylor's backstory. I forgot his real name, but he reveals the biggest plot in American Horror Story history, that this guy is not gay. What the fuck? Come on, bruh. I think they just was like, hey, you know how to fuck with people? Let's make this guy look obviously gay, and then have him say he's not gay. It'll fuck their minds up. But anyway, backstory is he's married to some lady. He apparently has a fetish for wearing dresses. Goes on this business trip, stops at the Cortez Hotel, buys a dress and goes, does this basically Buffalo Bill thing. You fuck me. I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me. Does that shit. Lady Gaga catches him, basically tell him goddesses don't whisper, they scream. And then his friends find out and they get killed. And that was basically his whole backstory, which was kind of like underwhelming compared to everybody else's. But hey, guess everybody can't have psychopaths and murderers in their past to fuck them up. All you need to do is want to wear dresses. So after that, they have a little bonding session, and and the guy from, what's that show? Glee. The guy from Glee and some hot Asian chick get killed by the misery lady. She drinks their blood and she's like, I'm alive! I'm alive! And the episode ends at that. So, if I was to call this episode, it'd be a payoff episode. So I guess last episode, which I enjoyed kind of, and the detective guy got fired in true police detective fashion. Give me a badge, Harlan. This ain't over. And that's basically how it happens. So he goes on, I guess, a bender, fucks crackhead heroin lady, and they kind of have a falling out. She basically tells him it's their destiny to fuck, which is something you always want to hear from a crackhead prostitute. And that was the end of the episode. I'm sorry, I don't know how I fucking forgot. It wasn't like you got to see them actually fuck. It was just like they woke up in the bed and he was like, what happened? She's like, oh, we had sex, you ass. And that was it. So I think it would have been more in my brain if they actually did the dude. But they didn't. Well, they did, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, I did like this episode. It's not really a lot of setup. It's a lot of payoff, so I'm assuming there's going to be like a backtrack. I mean, it was a little bit of setup, but it wasn't like a lot like the last episode was. Even really the episode before was all about finding this killer and trying to connect this with this, and then the second one was trying to connect that with that, and then kind of giving them more backstory into the hotel of why these motherfucking serial killers is not dead, even though nobody stays dead in American Horror Story. Nobody. Anyway, what's you think of the episode? Like it, hate it, blase, blase, comment, subscribe, blase, blase. I'm out.